So I'm going to walk you guys through a very quick example of me rolling up a covered call and out. So what that basically means is I want to roll my strike price up and I want to roll the expiration date out. And hopefully I can do this for a net credit. So I own 800 shares of Palantir with a cost basis of around $20, and Palantir is currently trading, as you can see here in the details section, of $10.14, and I have a covered call currently at $10. Now you might be asking, my cost basis is at 20, so I've been selling covered calls below my cost basis for a while now to still generate some good amount of income every single week. So as you can see, my position at the moment is I have a contract expiring today at the $10 strike, and currently we are in the money because the current price of Palantir is $10.14. Now, what I could do is I can either close out this option for $18 per contract, or I can look to roll this option, which is what I'm decided to do. So again, to roll this option, and I'm on the Interactive Brokers platform, you can see in this position section, I'll just close it for a section and open it over here. I've got short -8, so I've got -8 contracts, and I'm going to click on the roll position, and that brings up the options chain for Palantir. So what I want to do is I want to buy back this option, right? So I'm going to have to pay, as you can see, it's got by July 29, 2022, 10 call. It's around $18 to $19 to buy this option back per contract. So, and then what we're going to do, we're going to try to roll up and down. So obviously my cost basis is at 20. We're looking at the left-hand side on the calls. As you can see here, we are getting zero to 1 cent per contract. So that's why I don't sell covered calls at my cost basis. So what I'm going to look to do actually is, first thing you need to do is look at the expiration date, which is at the top here that I'm kind of scrolling across. So I want to go 2 weeks out because Palantir do have earnings next week. And where I want to get to is, at the moment I'm at $10. I want to go, as high as I possibly can. But I'm going to go for the $11 strike. And so what I've done is I've selected $11 strike. That option at the moment is being sold for anywhere between $34 to $37. And if I scroll back up, you can see now it completes that whole picture of the roll. So we're going to buy back the option between $17 and $18, and we're going to sell a new one anywhere between $34 to $37, which then nets out as a net credit of $16. So what I do now is I hit the roll option, and what I like to do is I like to go for the midpoint. So the midpoint of this is currently 18. So hopefully looking to get $18 per share by rolling this out for 2 weeks. So I'm going to slide to buy. Hit yes. It's going to ask me a lot of stuff inside there. And at the moment, the order is sitting there pending, and then it will be submitted, which it has done here. Now, depending on what you're trying to get filled on $18, it's gonna take some time. So what I generally do is leave this for about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how quick I need to really get this thing filled. So we're just going to go back to modify just to have a look at what it's at. I'm going to drop it to 17, hopefully, just to get filled on this, so you can kind of show you guys with the video, which I'm struggling to get filled on by the looks of things. And the reason for this is probably because Palantir is actually rising, which is probably why I can't get filled on here. There you go. I got filled, as you can see there. So again, so I've just made $16 times by 8 contracts, just doing this on there. So I've made $128 for placing this trade, and what I've done now is I've rolled my option up and then rolled it out by a couple of weeks. And if price starts going up, hopefully Palantir doesn't rise very aggressively, then I can just trail this up as time goes on. So again, I've got 2 weeks there. It's around $10, so it's got to do a 10% move in 2 weeks with earnings coming up. it can very well do that. So I just need to be careful on that and kind of monitor this trade and just keep rolling it as time goes on. But hopefully that was useful. $128, probably what, 3-4 minute video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys on the next one.